so far today, but once he sits down, once he gets to the arena, I'm sure we'll see some real fighting chess from both players. Liam, meanwhile, I wonder how he's feeling, just maybe impatient for the games to get started.
Well, there is an arbiter in the room. We have seen him several times as Magnus Carlsen finally enters the Oslo esports arena. And the arbiter will have been talking to the players to let them know. And Magnus, I think he apologizes for being late and sits down with his headset. The players can listen to music. And we're finally ready to go, you guys. Day 2 in the Oslo Esports Cup.
I wish you all success. Start, please.
Despite some of the players not being there yet, we have started some of the games. And okay, Kovalev, he tried to tell the arbiter not to start the clock, but the clocks have been started. The arbiter insisted. Where is Magnus Carlsen? There's only 3 minutes on the clock for the whole game. And they started without him. Will he lose on time? The Dutch defense to begin his campaign. But look at this, Nakamura peering around, wondering, where is Magnus Carlsen? Is he going to give a 1-point head start to everyone else? To the pack?
We've got a position where this is potentially
dramatic.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, and we will update everyone. We will update you with when Magnus Carlsen arrives. I think we'll even see it on Hikaru's face when back in form. And meanwhile, Magnus does arrive looking very casual.
Let's go
over to Magnus Carlsen. Wow, he's got 30 seconds on his clock to start this game, giving time odds to his opponent. Magnus with just over 30 seconds. Kovalev with almost 3 minutes. And
what did he do?
Trade, but Black's pawn structure now perfect. Look at those queenside pawns. White's D pawn is just going to drop off. And I think Magnus is going to take this. All of White's pawns are weak. Look how active that black rook is. No chance for survival for Kovalev.
No. Very, very surprising in many aspects.
Both of them will have one eye on the standings as well. They know that Mamadjarov has stormed ahead into the lead and they'll be wanting to catch up. Meanwhile, wow, Magnus isn't at the board and the clocks have started. Hikaru playing his first move. Magnus, a bit of a gambit already, and it's not even move 1.
But you can see that Nakamura is kind of shocked that he did not show up in time.
And so is Magnus, you know, he seems to indicate.
But he's not in a rush. Look at that.
But this is Magnus's power move, right? We've seen him do that before, you know, when he arrived 2.5 minutes late for that game in the Blitz, you know, he literally adjusted all his pieces before he made his move.
On to Samarkand, Uzbekistan, where the World Rapid Championships 2023 are happening. It's Tigran Petrosyan versus Magnus Carlsen. We can see Tigran on the screen, but where is Magnus? The arbiter comes and starts the clock. Tigran says, please wait, let the world number 1 come. But the rules are rules. You have to be on time. The timer starts. The clock has begun. Well, it's only 15 minutes plus 10 seconds increment. And where is Magnus Carlsen? Already a minute has passed by. Look at that. Magnus's resting area is just next to the playing hall. So it's not like Magnus is too far away. But it seems like he has been misinformed about the starting time. And there he arrives. Magnus is late by a full 2 minutes. He has 13 minutes on the clock. You can see that he is unhappy. He's shaking his head. But one of the things that Magnus always does is that he calms himself down when he comes to the board. You know, he's not like, oh, I'm late now and I have to make my moves quickly and so on. He removes his jacket. He puts his player card to the side, and very likely that he'll adjust all his pieces. Yes, that's what he does. That's important for him to get into the zone of the game, and he begins the game with
And we can see Mr. Carlsen has arrived. What time is it? 4 minutes past 3. So did not quite make it in 3, but not too delayed either. Doesn't look very stressed. Friendly chat with Richie. Opens the water bottle like a champion. But closing is tough for Magnus. You see all these top players struggle with different problems.
He's getting security checked. But you don't want to mess around. You can get forfeited. I mean, at one time it was 60 minutes. Those days are long gone. So there we go.
Here we come. Magnus Carlsen with the white pieces against the young Pragnananda.
Quick prediction, because you know he can play. No, he can play everything. E4, D4, C4.
E4, D4. Okay, D4.
D4, C4. It's a guesswork.
It is guesswork, and he faces his knights towards his king.
Interesting.
That's something that Gukesh also does.
I always had the knight face to the opponent.
But yeah, I think Ding is also puzzled. Where is Magnus? I guess we will update our viewers on the Magnus situation as soon as we know what is happening. Oh,
there he is. He's back. You know that people care about what you're doing when they wonder where you are when you're not there. I guess that is the Magnus Carlsen effect. That is the pressure he's used to. So he will likely make his move relatively quickly here, and right on cue he does. Bishop e7. We're headed for some main lines of the